Hey everybody, it's here Patsy, and I'm here to do your January general reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So glad to see everybody back. Happy New Year. And this cycle, we are going to be working with the astrology reading cards, and those are by ALISON, CHESTER-LAMBERT, and Richard Crooks. Okay, so what that is they have 12 cards that are it's 36 cards, 12 cards each of planet, zodiac, and house cards. And they represent different aspects of your personality, the things that will be affecting you, and which of the houses of the zodiac are going to be affected by the events of the coming time period, right? So I did that in advance because it's such a small amount of cards, and because I take jumpers, it takes a while sometimes for the cards to come. So rather than waste your time and uploading and videotaping, I do that up front, get those 3 cards, and then we'll get more information from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-REID and the regular Rider-Waite Tarot, if needed, and the Daily Guidance Oracle, Angel Oracles by Doreen Virtue. Okay, you guys. So, thank you very much, and I hope everybody had good holidays and a great new year. And I'm sorry I didn't get these all done last week, but life got in the way, and had to go see about my grandbabies and their birthday party. So, and it was a wonderful time. 13 years old. Oh, Shay. So, back down there, driving back and up. So, I had to rest. Right. So, let's get on with your reading. So, the first card that came for you, and I don't look at the cards, when they come and they come face down, I just, put them in the spot, and that's it. So, anyway, Vesta is the goddess within. She represents your sacred spiritual center and your quiet dignity. Vesta, Vesta. So, Cancer. Planets represent the part of us that engages in the question or the issue, the part of you that is affected the most. So, this month is going to have something to do with affecting your spirituality, your dignity, your image, the way you present, your dignity, your God or your goddess within. Your goddess within, because this is probably talking about your feminine side. So for those of you who are masculine energies, you do have feminine energies within. So that could be, that doesn't negate this message being about you also. All right, let's take a look at Vesta here. Because, first of all, a lot of us have never even heard of a Vesta, right? And Vesta is a planet. So let's see. They have 2, Chiron and Vesta, that we may not be that familiar with. Yeah, Chiron and Vesta. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this talks about embracing your alone time, being your own best company, all right? Utilizing the aloneness to connect with spirit, all right? To do the work. for yourself and to protect your energy from others. Appreciation of the small things. So while you enjoy the finer things, in that you are appreciating the details of the finer things. So if you're looking at a floor, let's say, you're going to notice the intricacies of the wood within the floor, you know. You have a pride about perfecting things, and your spirituality may center around earthly things that give you stability and reassurance. So maybe I'm getting here, there are people who they use crystals and rocks and tangible things that they can hold on to, you know, like a good luck charms and things like that. You're comfortable with that type of, it's like your touchstone, you know, something you like carrying a good luck piece, that type of energy. So what I'm saying is, some of you, if you're drawn to do that, then this is the energy that you operate with. Talks about reconnecting with others after you come out of your solitude. So it's taking time to take care of yourself and then coming back out and reconnecting with others, protecting your energy when you are with others and around others, right? Paying attention to the details. Vesta represents the spiritual center of you, the fire of the divine within, and your perfect, sacred spirit. Okay, Cancer. So very spiritual, fiery side of you, even though you're a water sign, but there's fire inside of your heart when it comes to your spirituality. Perhaps you have a zest for that, or yearn for that, or that is your actual center, even if you don't share it with other people. Maybe that's something that you keep to yourself. That's part of your quiet dignity. Next cards to come are the zodiac sign cards, right? And this represents the energy of the sign of the zodiac that you're going to be embracing and operating under, right? So whatever qualities of that sign is going to come up for you and that you're going to pull upon in order to work with whatever the challenge is this month. And yours is Cancer. Okay, Cancer, you got yourself. So that's good. So you're going to be doing what you're used to doing, right? You're going to be being yourself. This is an emotional energy that is sensitive, caring, and loving. This could concern your family or a mother of a child. So it could be a female in your family who's a mother. This is about your family. Could be someone around you who's a mother. Could be your own children. So this is about emotions, something that goes deep, something that affects you in your soul, in your spirit, your heart, something, a passionate love even, because if this is fire and this is emotion, it could be a passionate love that you have for a woman or a woman has for you, around you. Something about your family, passionate about your family, protecting your family. That could be it. Or it could have something to do with the emotions of those around you in your family. So it doesn't have to necessarily be you exactly. It could be, but it could also be the people around you and their emotions and how you react to their reactions. So, okay, so this energy is the way you respond to the energy that may be coming at you. So, sensitivity, loving, caring. And the last card, which represents the house that's being affected, which part of your zodiac sign is being affected by these events, is the first house. First house is talking about your image, what people see and the impression that you give. So this is how you want to be seen. Is it? But it's definitely how others see you. This, both of these cards are, both of these energies, Vesta and the first house, are about the way the world sees you. And maybe this is how you really are inside. So maybe you are a little fiery and spiritual and dignified, because that's the image that you are giving off. But inside, you're very sensitive and caring and loving. It could also mean that there's something going on and you're not showing your emotions. That this energy may be masking these emotions because of the importance of your image for some of you. Let's see. So let's see what the Rider-Waite. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have a victory here. 6 of Wands. And Hierophant. So this talks about institutions, organizations. Could be talking about a church. Could be talking about an institution like a marriage, you know. So a victory that has to do with marriage. It has to do with a large organization. It has to do with keeping up appearances and what's expected of you. That's what I just got. So, so maybe you ask somebody to marry them, and they said yes, and that's the victory. Or maybe you got a job that you had put in for at a big company. All right, got the Hangman. That could be a Pisces person. Or this could be you, Cancer, water sign. So you were stuck on something. You were looking at something. You weren't looking at things from the proper perspective. Or you were taking your time. You were waiting too long. You weren't making any moves. And you got, okay. So this could be saying that you are you're very proud of yourself, and you're very comfortable in the energy that you are operating under. There's something that's going on in the month of January that is going to have you feeling vindicated or on top of the world, I'm getting. And like your dignity has been vindicated because of your spirituality. So maybe you tapped into your spirituality, or you will be tapping into your spirituality this month, and that is what's going to make you feel the victory. That's what's going to make you come out on top. And the Hierophant and Cancer, it could be a marriage, or it could be a divorce, a separation. That's very emotional for you. Or, like I said, it could be a marriage, and that's why you're looking all proud. Or you could be happy. Maybe you had a court case. This could represent something that's going on in a court, a legal system, contracts, that kind of stuff. Get the glare out of it on this side. So, could be that something causes you to be very emotional. Something that has to do with a decision that's been made by a large institution in your favor. It's going to make you feel happy and sad at the same time. And maybe you don't know what to think. Maybe you don't know what other people are going to think about you. So maybe you're stuck because whatever this represents, it may confuse you about who you are. It may change the way you look at yourself and the way other people look at you, Cancer. Let me see. We can get something else here on this. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So something that you had walked away from, maybe you're going back to it, or something that you thought you were going to have to leave, you decide that you don't have to leave. Okay. All right. Okay. So maybe you're rethinking. Maybe you're rethinking leaving your marriage. Maybe you're rethinking leaving the relationship. You're not going to leave again. All right. And you've gotten the victory. You didn't want to go. And that's why you're acting stuck. You didn't want to make a decision about something that had to do with your relationship, maybe. Okay. Yeah, because you have been fighting and defending yourself. You have been defending yourself, and you may have been defending yourself in court, okay? Or you have been defending yourself about something that was very emotional. A relationship that's been around a long time, or some place that you've worked or lived a long time, and it was very emotional, and you wanted to stand up for yourself. For some of you, maybe you were being asked to move out of a place, a home, or leave a job. Maybe your job was being threatened, or you were afraid that you were going to have to leave your job, and you stood up and defended yourself. You expressed your emotions. Okay. So for some, maybe for some of you all, it got down to the nitty-gritty of something, and you really had to find a way to express your emotions in order to hold on to a position, your relationship. All right, let me see if I can get one more card for. Thank you, Cancer. Thank you, Ego. Page of Wands. Fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This is someone that is offering you a new beginning, offering you love. And that would have fallen on top of the Hangman in the first house. So someone's offered you love, and you don't know how to react because you don't know how it's going to affect your image, Cancer. You're not making a decision about a love offer that may be coming to you from a fire sign because you are worried about your image, or you're concerned about the way it's going to affect your image, and you don't want to feel like you need to defend yourself. For somebody, maybe there's going to be a situation where there is a marriage offer, but you have to defend yourself about your relationship or your association with this person or this entity. And it's very emotional. You're feeling it deeply. It might have to do with your family. Okay, so maybe you're defending yourself to your family about what they think you should be doing. Okay, yeah. So maybe this is marriage, right? An institution and emotions and family and mothers and children, right? So this is your family, and you have had to defend yourself from within your family or defend your family. Maybe there's something going on in the community, the neighborhood, and you got to stand up for your family. Something that upsets your family, and you feel that it's your job to come forward and defend them. Okay. As you have dignity and victory, and you're not walking away. You're not leaving. Staying where you're sure of yourself, where you have certainty. Oh, you're staying where you have certainty, where you are on top, where you are running it. Ah. And you are just choosing not to make a decision between your image and this offer. Cancer. Alrighty. And the bottom of the deck is 8 of Wands. So, quick, fast messages, a travel. I got a ding. So, somebody's going to see somebody or somebody is going to be calling someone. A lot of communication. Also, maybe you're going to be having to talk to this person who you're hung up on and you can't make a decision, even though you already made a decision. You don't want to tell someone because you don't want to have to go through the emotional upheaval. So you don't want to have to defend yourself with your family. So you are not going to walk away from that, whatever that is. Maybe it's a job or something, or maybe they want to move. Maybe you want to move and they don't want you to, and you're tired of arguing with them. So you're not going to move. You're just going to stay where you are. And maybe someone thought that you were going to be moving. Someone that was interested in you or someone that you were interested in that has been waiting for you to make a decision and you didn't yet. And the reason that you didn't is because you're worrying about your image. How it's going to look to other people. How's it going to look? How's it going to look? How people going to look at you? All right, Cancer. From the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette BARON-REID. Between Two Worlds. Yes. Number 3. Yeah. You're vacillating. You don't know what you want to do. You're stuck. Because you want to be stuck. Because you refuse to make a decision. Because you need to communicate. You need to let yourself be seen. You need to be yourself. The tribe. And that talks about your family, your ancestors, your descendants, your children, the legacy of your family, again, your image. And this fell right on top of Cancer and the Hierophant and the 7 of Wands. We talked about the controversy. And that's an 8. So this is, all right, so that's your family. Here and now, number 32, it's change. So this is talking about not thinking about the past and not worrying about the future, but to go with what you're feeling right now. Because there's a window of opportunity that is open for you right now, if you choose to walk through it, if you choose to take it. It's right in front of you. It's signaling to you something, and you know something is waiting there for you. An adventure, something that looks like it might be fun. So you're caught between your family, for some of you. Yeah. But this is a 5. 32 adds up to 5. So this talks about change. Okay? But you're protected during this the transition if you decide to change and not worry about what anybody's going to think. Act in the present. But maybe you're trying to please your family and this person, and that's why you haven't made a decision, because you just want to keep the status quo. Maybe that's what you want to do here and now. Keep it the way it is. All right. Take your opportunities when you can. Don't worry about the past. Don't think about the future. Just deal with what is happening right now. Bottom of the deck, chaos and conflict. 33. Chaos and conflict. All right, let's take a look at number 3, between two worlds. All right. All right. This talks about letting go of the tendency to make assumptions. All right. Talks about learning how to trust. All right. And trusting the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit that you don't know. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than even your own thoughts. A divine matrix of consciousness greater than even your own thoughts. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces may not be what you expect. When you are between two worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing the rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you won't be disappointed. So, I guess they're saying you should stand back and watch a miracle happen, huh? This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what's reflected back to you. This relationship is about to educate you about yourself. What do you really need? What do you really like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed nor hurried. So, you're going to be learning about yourself and your partner. Your partner's going to be learning about you. But you're going to be learning about yourself too, because maybe you were doing things a certain way because that's what was expected of you. But now you're going to be doing things and seeing what you like, and maybe it won't be exactly what you've been used to doing all this time. But this is your first opportunity, it seems, to actually find out for some of you. So this is a new start at a relationship with yourself. A new relationship with yourself. Getting to know yourself. Getting to know you. As you get to know one another. And so this talks about a new affiliation with a group. A new group that may be making you feel comfortable. Something to belong to. So maybe you're joining a new church, a fraternity, a sorority, Masons, Eastern Stars. Maybe you're getting an Academy Award. That's a membership. All right. You know, a union. You could be joining a union. Okay. Joining a union. Or you could be going back and searching out your ancestors and finding where you came from and touching base with your tribe. But whatever you do, it's going to be bringing you a new joy. You're going to get inspired by this new relationship or this new connection. They need you. And they'll appreciate whatever you do, however way you show up, to give them a hand. So maybe you'll be going and working in for some of you, it's going to be going back to the continent of Africa and working there with the communities there, or South America, like where your native ancestries from, or it could be church missions, some type of philanthropic work or something maybe that's going to take you away from home and bring you to your original home. Okay, this just got here. For some people, this may be about going to an area of the world that there's some kind of conflict, some conflict, military conflict. That's the chaos and conflict in the tribe. Maybe you are going to be going back to help people, or to help your own your roots, the place. Like I said, people may be going back to the continent of Africa, other people may be going to South America. I get a ding again. Central America, something that you're going to have to be called here and now, right now, like a call to duty I'm getting for chaos and conflict between two worlds. That's something. And this is 3, this is 33, and that's 32. Change. Communication. And this is 8, so this is infinity. Something that's going, some kind of conflict that's been going on for a long time between two worlds, and it's coming to a head right now. It's going to come to a head, and it's going to affect you somehow, Cancer. I get another ding. I don't know if this is, I don't know. This just met, this is, what is it, 7:57 p.m. on January 8th, 2019. I don't know, but that just came. Okay, so let's, that may be some political energy that came through here just now. That's what Spirit said. Something else. But it's a general reading, so it is something fiery and emotional that's going to affect the way you look at yourself and the way people look at you. So maybe somebody who's a Cancer is going to decide to go to the military, or to go and do some work with, Red Cross or humanity, Some organization, the UN, United Nations, NATO, things like that. Some place, going and helping out in a place where there are conflicts, but you feel that you need to step up to the plate and represent for the tribe. Mm. Okay. All righty. All right. Okay. I heard you. All right. So that just resonated with me. Okay. Mm, I got that. All right. Thank you, April. For others of you, this is something to do with the relationship and the way you are perceiving that your family may react to some information that you give them, or a decision that you make, or a decision that you fail to make. Giving and receiving. And this is from the Daily Guidance from Your Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, when you only give, or you only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So this is balance. Whatever you bring in, you should give out. And what you give out, you should draw towards you. So this again is about a reciprocal energy. All right. Cleansing. Breathing, being out in nature. All right. Giving and receiving. So it could be about volunteering or serving in the military. But it's also about breathing, okay, and giving the love that you get. That might be what helps you make a decision about this Page of Wands character that's been offering you love that you haven't made a decision. Even though you've made a decision, you're not sure, or you haven't vocalized the decision. You just haven't. Everybody's sitting on the fence. Oh, energy work. Life can be electrifying because life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and your clients. So giving and receiving an energy work, maybe you are going to be doing some massage work, Reiki, some kind of healing modality where you all have to touch. You're going to have to touch. Okay. For some of you, this is letting you know that you need to have that energy exchange. I think this is saying you need to pamper yourself. Take care of you. Take care of your aura, your body. Okay. Yeah, maybe that'll help you make a decision. Maybe if you relax. Yeah. Let's see if we can get another card. One more message, please, here for Cancer. Heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being attuned most to love. Okay. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So it is safe for you to love this person, for you to make a decision. Okay. Yeah. Protection and guidance, communication, taking care of yourself, following your heart. Taking care of yourself. Maybe you have been a giver and it's time for you to receive. Maybe you have been responsible for your family. Okay? And maybe they're telling you that it's time for a shakeup. Right now. All right? Energy work, taking care of yourself, cleaning your aura. And allowing yourself to be pampered. And going with your heart. That message that came through that quickly really I lost my whole place with that, didn't I? Let me just see real quick. 32 here and now. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today. If you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect upon the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. It's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship that you may not have right now. Now, why did I close that? Okay, somebody didn't want me to read that one. Well, I'm going to anyway. That's weird. 32. Yeah, somebody knows what me to say this. All right. It's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship that you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone. And a new day is dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday can't come back. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here, now. So you can get out of being stuck. Cancer, just deal with what's going on right here and now, okay? And chaos and conflict. Okay, so this is about arguments with other people, tensions, and the value of the chaos that comes before the order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere. But consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the wind, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. And Between Two Worlds talked about seeds that you had planted that may come up differently than the seeds that you planted. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its presence is also internal, projected outward, and is causing disarray. You find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet, every storm passes, and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than be understood. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to resolve. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, there's no need to fight. Find a way through stormy emotions to higher ground. Soon the air will clear, and you'll be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. So while all of this chaos is going around, you may find out that there are things within this chaos that may benefit you if you move the right way and take advantage. Okay, so Cancer, those are your messages. I just wanted to not forget to address this one in this reading. I don't know what happened in this and where it went, but you have the opportunity to open your heart and to give and receive. Okay? Within the conflict, you're going to be able to find some type of order and learn the importance of the things that you really need, the things that really are important to you, and the things that you just did it because it was a habit or tradition or the way your family did it. It's talking about striking out on your own and seeing things for yourself, learning things, maybe a new sense of independence maybe that you're going to get after a conflict. You could be getting a divorce and now you're going to be able to be independent and learn about yourself, not you as a couple, but you as a single person. So that could be what's going on for some of you, right? So Cancer, please. I hope this message resonated with you all somehow. And please do me a favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share these messages. All right. Thank you. The subscriptions have gone up so high over the last few days. The Aries reading. Oh my God. Check that out, folks. That just like shot real quickly. Aries and Libra. I believe it is. I think it's Libra. Or Aquarius, one of the two. But whatever it is, check those other videos out, especially if you have your moon and your rising in Aries or Libra or Aquarius. All right, so thank you, everybody, and I will be seeing you all soon. And thank you for hanging out, and thank you for your support. And I'll be getting love messages to you all soon. All right. So be well. Love you guys. Namaste. Peace.